Now, I promised you I'd tell you why I'm in this lifestyle. The lifestyle of the RV living, the poker, and enjoying life. And so here it is, all right? This story actually starts in 1973 when I purchased my first motorhome. The reason I purchased that first motorhome, I was living in a condominium at the time, and I could not stand the HOA telling me what to do and how to do it with my property. So, along with that and the fact that I was just tired of society controlling me, I didn't like that. So I decided on an RV. At that time, RVs were new. I got this 27-foot Lifetime, and it was state of the art at that time. But times have changed. Things have gotten a lot better. Now, from 1973 until today, I've actually had 5 RVs. 1 pull-behind trailer, 33-foot trailer, but the other 4 were RVs, motorhomes, like this one. My second one was a 22-foot Pacero. My third one was a 36-foot Newmar. And then I have this one, which is a 35-foot Southwind. If you want to know about this RV, there's a link in the description below that gives you a full walkthrough of this RV without all my stuff in it. It was actually a salesman video that I downloaded. So take a look at it. If you're interested in looking at what my RV looks like, that video is an exact replica of this RV. So take a look at that video in that link below. So the reason that I chose this lifestyle, solely for the reason of I wanted to be independent of society as much as I could. Now, you can't be totally independent. It's not going to happen. You're still dependent on gas and propane and food and things like that. But as far as someone telling me what to do and when to do it, I felt that I had control with my 27-foot Lifetime. I could travel where I wanted. If I didn't like my neighbors, I could just move. The whole time I owned that 27-foot Lifetime, it was never in an RV park. Of course, back then, RV parks were scarce, very scarce. Back in '73, it was motorhomes were new to the scene. Not very many people owned them. A lot different today. That's for damn sure. But that was the reason why I chose this lifestyle, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I like the independence that this lifestyle gives me. I like the fact that I've been living in this RV for 14 years, since I purchased it in 2008. I love the fact that I'm in control of my life. I'm in control of everything. I can do what I want when I want. I'm not totally independent of society and everything that it offers. I still have to have gas, I have to have propane, I have to have food. All of those things, I can't change that, okay? But I can change my environment. I can change my location. If I don't like where I'm at, I can go somewhere else. Now here's the problem with my lifestyle. It is not conducive of having relationships. This lifestyle is going to cost you relationships. It's cost me multiple relationships. Even when I had my sailboat, 11 years I lived on that sailboat, but I couldn't find the freedom I was looking for. So I sold the sailboat and bought another RV. And that was my 5th RV, and that was the 36-foot Newmar, the RV I had before this one. I have lived in mobile homes. I have lived in regular houses. When I came out of the Army, I purchased a house under the GI Bill in Cerritos. I've never been happy planted in one spot. I've got to have mobility. I've got to have that knowledge that I can leave if I want. And that's why I chose this lifestyle. So I hope that answers your question about why I chose this lifestyle. I'm sure you're going to have other questions. And maybe later on I can elaborate a little more on that. I don't know. I'll try. Now you've noticed that I have done product reviews on this channel. And I actually have a playlist that shows the items that I have reviewed on this channel. Recently I was contacted by the company that manufactured the Magicycle. I did a review on the Magicycle. I did actually 5 videos, and you'll see those in the playlist below. Anyway, that company has a new bike that's coming out. It's called the Deer, and they have contacted me to do some videos on that bike. So let's see how that goes. Nothing's confirmed yet, but I did reply to their email that I was anxious to receive the Deer and do a review on that. So let's see how that goes. Another company, e-bike company I've never heard of, they contacted me to do a review on their e-bike. Well, let's see how that goes. Also, Mango Power E, they manufacture large power banks. People call them solar generators, but I call them power banks. And these power banks can actually, they're large enough to supply power to this whole RV. It actually has a 30 amp plug-in. So I'm anxious to review their Mango Power E. I replied to them, and they said that they would get back with me at the beginning of March, and hopefully I can do a video on the Mango Power E power bank or solar generator, depending on how you look at it. Now, some people had some questions about the solar panels. How are the solar panels working out? The solar panels are working out fantastically, especially after I got that Victron charge controller and the Victron battery monitor. I know exactly what's happening with the solar panels. Now, I have a 400 watt system. That's 4 100 watt panels. Lately, I have actually recorded 316 watts of power coming out of those solar panels to the battery. I actually have a video of that whole thing. If you look in the RV videos in the playlist, you'll see that video of me installing that battery and the Victron charge controller. So the system I have is working out really good. My batteries are charged up right now on a clear day. They're charged by noon to 100%. So that's a good thing. I really like that. So I promise you that this year, I know I said it a couple of years ago, but this year, because COVID got in the mix and just messed up everything, this year I am going to tell my stories. And the reason I'm telling my stories, I've already kind of covered that in this video, is because I want these stories to be in the VOLLMER channel, the stories of my life. Some of the things I'm going to cover. These are subjects, and I'm going to put these in chapters, okay? And I'm going to have photos to accompany all the videos. So look for these in the future. Now they're going to be in chronological order, but they're not going to be one after the other. I'm going to be doing a chapter, and you'll be notified when a chapter is going to be produced, and the video will be a chapter of my life. And then in between the chapters, there will be the everyday life of me living in the RV and what goes on. But here we go. I'm going to cover my younger years growing up in Bellflower, California. I'm going to cover the Army, and then the condo, my first RV, and where it took me, the wagon train, how I got involved in the bicentennial wagon train, and then coming off the wagon train at Brush Ranch, being a counselor at Brush Ranch, and then from Brush Ranch to Tucson, Arizona, the horseback ride, it took me 30 days. And then when I got to Tucson, I got a job at a dude ranch. I'm going to cover that. And then from the dude ranch, I got a job at Old Tucson as a stuntman. Going to cover that. And then from Tucson as a stuntman to a 40-acre ranch in northern Arizona. And then from there, how I got involved in the sheriff's office in Navajo County, how I became a deputy in Navajo County, and then how I became a deputy in Mojave County. And then my casino work, how'd you end up from a deputy to a casino worker? And then pool playing. I was a professional pool player for a while. We'll cover all that. And then my second RV during that period. And then trading that RV for a sailboat. And then how I got onto Catalina Island as a harbor patrolman and where I worked on Catalina Island. And then from there, the trip from Catalina Island to Biloxi, Mississippi. And there I became a casino worker again. And then Katrina, which wiped me out of my job, and how I had to make a change in occupations after Katrina, and then retiring and coming to Vegas and playing poker and this vlog. So I'm going to cover all of those things in chapters. Each chapter will probably be 15, 20, 25 minutes long. I don't know. But look forward to all of those. So I think that's enough for all the changes that are being made to the channel. I hope you stick with me. If you're one of the poker enthusiasts, stick with me, please. I really cherish your subscription and your loyalty and your support. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So stick with me. Who knows, you may even enjoy some of these videos of my life. So until next time, this will be Old Man Coffee saying, dream until your dreams come true.